Good morning, you guys, and welcome to Cup of Joe with Jordy. I'm your host, and today I am joined with...
Sam.
Oh, I like it. We get a new alias every week. So I hope you guys are having a good one, keeping up with who I'm with every day.
Right.
We are live on PilotTV, the Pilot Player Connect at pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, and Twitch, both under the names Megasoda.
I feel like it's your fault because you give me an option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I leave it open-ended. I like to see where it goes.
Well, we are super excited about Pilot TVs being installed all over the state of Minnesota, just like locations like VFW Coon Rapids, Woody's Bar and Grill, Harbor Bar and Restaurant, Frankie's Bar, Broadway Bar, VFW Forest Lake, Neighbors Eatery and Saloon, Villa Bar and Grill, and so many more.
Oh yeah, we got locations like the 152 Club, Wild Bill's Sports Saloon in Blaine, Ditto's Bar, Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub, Oak Park Heights, Clay's, Wild Bill's Sports Saloon in Woodbury, Neighbors on the Rum, as well as Sleepy Eye Servicemen's Club.
Yeah, that is super awesome. And speaking of super awesome, we're going to kick off 10 minutes after we get off air that Vikings Bingo 25-cent card edition. You get 10 chances at this. It's just 25 cents a card, and you can play up to 36 cards around. That jackpot, before anyone gets enrolled today, is sitting at $14,282. You can hit that in 52 balls.
Oh, yeah, that one's looking great, but don't worry, the jackpots just get better throughout the day. On Jackpot Hunter, the 25-cent cards, you guys need to be looking out for that major. It is at $5,805 right now with a 53 ball count for you guys. Definitely won't want to miss it.
Yeah, that is super awesome, but you could be playing that $1 edition, that minor in that Jackpot Hunter. It's at $2,524, so over half of the way already to the 56 balls. So it's at 54 balls right now, so that's super doable.
Yeah.
But I think this thing's going to go out, if not at the 54 ball count, it's going to go out at 56.
Oh, for sure, but you guys have something extra special tonight. It is a Wild Wednesday, and it has a Jackpot Jungle coverall that still has not gone out. That grand finale game, if you're playing it and hit it in 52 balls, you could be taking home $7,643.
That would get me dancing to some triple easy money music, because that is a huge jackpot on a 25-cent card. But we had a bunch of jackpot winners just yesterday.
Love to see it. Starting it off, we had Ariel over at Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub, Oak Park Heights, seeing one of our new Pilot TVs, I guess.
Yeah.
And taking home $878. Congratulations. We also had Jack D over at Gino's Bar and Grill, taking home $921.
Nicely done, guys. But we were not done there. We had Ultra Knight. I feel like that's like a superhero out there playing.
Yes.
Ultra Knight, not with a K though, with an N. But not a GHT, just an NITE.
Yep.
So this is a special kind of night. So Ultra Knight over at the River Boat Depot with $1,816. But then Luna over at Ray J's Woodbury won $603.
Oh yeah, congratulations to everyone out there. Ultra Knight does sound like a superhero.
Yeah.
I think his powers would be drinking beer and win jackpots.
That could be. That's a decent superpower.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't hate it.
I mean, I guess it could be used for evil, but for the most part, that's probably going to be used for
yes,
good.
I can only see wins coming out of that. But we're going to be checking in St. Paul to see what the weather's looking like today, because it's looking like you guys are going to get some showers during the afternoon, but it's going to be a high of 84. It's looking like an 80% chance of rain, though, so make sure you guys got your rain jackets on, got your umbrellas, and staying dry.
Well, tonight looks like a perfect night to be indoors playing some Pilot games, because rain again, likely. Near 40 degrees, east-southeast winds shifting to northwest at 10 to 20 miles an hour. Chance of rain, 100%. I didn't pre-do that math, but it seems like a high chance. Rainfall around half an inch. So, be inside playing some Pilot games.
You might see some rain.
Yeah, seems like it.
But we've already talked about it before, and you guys definitely need to make sure you guys know about it. Just 10 minutes after we get off air, you guys will get a chance at playing that Vikings Bingo. It is 25-cent cards like always. It's coming at you from 12 to 1, and you guys will get a chance at $14,282.
Nice. Well, when we get and start playing some Vikings Bingo, we always get into the Twiking Zone.
Oh, yeah.
Well, let's dive a little bit into it, see what's been going on in those player standings.
Yeah, it's not looking like anyone's had any big shakeups, but it's looking like points are getting higher. We got players like Scrub Ison in that 5th place spot that are just outside of that 200,000 point club. I see them knocking. They're ready to come inside.
Knock, knock, knocking on that next club's door.
Yes.
Trying to come up with it was on the fly. So we did have Lucky Tim. Looks like got some more points. You know, that gap has gotten pretty big between him and Not Lucky, but trying to move a little closer, a little more in range. I mean, Lucky Tim's had a huge year, but Not Lucky with 325,000 points. I mean, it's record setting.
Oh yeah, I am very excited to see what could happen in the next upcoming weeks. No one can get comfortable. People get competitive, especially as we get closer to the end of the season.
For sure.
But we're going to be hopping into these location standings because, once again, it's not looking like anyone's gotten any big jumps happening, but I'm seeing some point totals go up, and I am very excited about this race happening. And it's looking like our bottom locations are super neck and neck. Like Miniger Sports Hub in 10th and Bleachers in 9th have only about 1,000 points separating them. That is basically a tie.
Yeah, well, these point totals can go so fast, especially on the location side.
Yes.
In the Twiking Zone, they can make up these differences super, super fast. So I don't feel like anyone's safe. I feel like that jump between 3rd and 2nd, that's a pretty big one. Would take a couple weeks, I think, possibly to make up that difference if they got on a real hot streak. But like the difference between VFW Spring Lake Park at 530,000 and that Corner Bar in Goodhue at 553,000, that could be made up in like a day.
Oh yeah, 100%. They are in a league of their own though, because we don't even have a 400,000 point club. That 3rd place spot is in that 300,000 point club, and 1st and 2nd are in a 500,000 point class.
Nicely done, guys. I mean, all of you guys are crushing it. Just, I mean, on record-setting paces here.
Love to see it.
It is super, super awesome.
But like we said earlier, we're listening to a little bit of triple easy money action right now. And so if you guys want to win some big cash, go over and play our e-tabs. This one is a super fun one to check out. But don't you guys worry. We have over 50 different charitable e-tabs that you guys can choose at any time.
Yeah, it's 85% payouts, huge odds in your favor, low bet amounts, and you can win a boatload of cash.
Oh, yeah.
So, and you're helping charities. So that's
Can't beat it.
you know, yeah, it's the trifecta of wonderfulness.
Wins all around.
That's right. Well, after we get out of that Vikings bingo, we're going to go into that Jackpot 125-cent card edition. It goes from 1 to 4 each day, and it's super, super fun. We've got that mega now at $32,000, sitting at 49 balls. That's within range here, guys. So, yeah, it is super exciting. But that major, $5,805, 53 balls. That's what I got my eye on. I think that's going to go out today. That minor just went out yesterday. So it's back up to $115 at 50 balls. So, but that, you know, as soon as it hits 250, goes to 52, and those go out almost every day.
Yeah, that'll be clicking up today in that 4-hour span. So make sure you guys are playing, but you might as well stick around because right at 4 p.m. we got that one elusive game of Lucky 4 Bingo that no one's been lucky enough to snatch yet. And so you guys, if you throw a couple bucks at it, you guys could be taking home $44,000. Let me rephrase that. $44,775. You definitely don't want to miss out on that.
I feel like, again, I haven't pre-did the math on this, but I feel like you put $1 and you get 44,000 back. That's a good thing if you get that win.
Definitely.
So that will be exciting when someone wins that for sure. Speaking of exciting when somebody wins it, our happy hour from 4 to 6, we played 23 games of $1 edition Jackpot Hunter, and that mega is starting to really look good.
Oh yeah, I'm very excited. We've been watching it click up, and it is officially at $104,585 with a 47 ball count. That's gonna be clicking up in the next couple weeks as well. So guys, definitely make sure you're paying attention to what's happening with that mega.
Yeah, that major, it's at 48 balls and $2,000, but that minor's the one to really look out for.
That minor, it's sitting at $2,524 with a 54 ball count. You guys definitely need to be playing because that's probably going to be going out today.
Yeah, it's going to be a super fun 2 hours there coming up this happy hour for sure. But let's look at those player standings. They've been awfully competitive.
Oh yeah, they have been absolutely insane. So if you're playing during that 4 to 6 span, you guys will be earning those points for the Jackpot Hunter standings and that tie that has just broken up in that 9th place spot. Super exciting to see. Pee-wee is now tied up with Lulafin, as well as big time player Jim Rocks in that 6th place tie, right in the center of the pack right now.
Yeah, it sure is. It's been fast and furious. I'm still looking for it. Spicy Curtis with a K and a J get into the 25,000 point club. It's looking like that could happen any day. And then you've got Yags 370 trying to get into the 50,000 point club.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to take a few days of effort, but it just matters whenever Yags gets focused.
Yeah, whenever he gets the time. It's crazy because most of these standings are only about 1,000 points separating them, and then you look at the distance between Bull and Yags 370, and it is about, what is even it?
12,000.
12,000 points separating them. That is a big feat to accomplish, and I think he's pretty much sewn it up for right now.
Yeah, for right now. I mean, it's a marathon, not a sprint. We still got all the way through December before the season's over. So, Bull, don't give up hope.
No.
But it's going to take massive effort. So stay with it and stay after it. Speaking of massive effort on our location side, I think it was last week that Heidi's Bar in Sedan joined our top 10.
Tying it up with Bleachers and Maplewood with 34,000 points. Definitely fun to see because it was a new location to see for us, and so we love seeing all those new ones coming in, especially tying it up with big time locations like Bleachers, and they're right behind like Neeson's Gaylord, Carboni's Pizza C, our billiards, who was season 8 champ, right?
Yep, that is correct.
Absolutely crazy.
Yeah, and American Legion Shakopee, again, one win away from getting into that 50,000 point club. They got 49,000 points.
I'm just reading our little captioner, and it said Jack Pete again.
Oh. That's
what I thought you said.
Yeah, sometimes you say things you don't even realize you said. That's what the captioner tells me. But see, it's the captain told me.
What's what the captain tells you? See, he is the captain.
Absolutely. But and then we have Country Lounge in St. Paul. Just 2 wins from getting in the 75,000 point club.
Absolutely crazy. Can't wait to see it happen. So make sure you guys are going over to your favorite locations and helping them out get the points that they need. But tonight will be a super exciting night because we got a little bit of Skull Bingo action for you guys coming at you from 6 to 10 with that little bit of an interruption that we'll talk about in just a couple minutes. But if you're playing that Skull Bingo, they're $1 cards. We got a coverall of $11,426. If you hit it in 50 balls or less, we got a large frame at $4,472 at a 43 ball count, as well as a line prize that goes out pretty much every single day, but it's clicked up to $551 at 10 balls or less for you guys.
Yeah, that's super awesome. And like we know, last night it was Bingo Palooza Tuesday, so we had Mega Soda game night. We had the golden microphones of Tony and Nikki. They have those no, it's not chartreuse. It's turquoise. Turquoise. I'm always struggling with that. It's the turquoise Hall of Fame jackets of Bingo, and they coming in with that great night last night. We gave out a bunch of jackpots, had a bunch of fun, a bunch of PGL points, and we always know that gets followed up right next day with a wild Wednesday. So from 7 to 9, Ian and I are going to be in here for all that wonderfulness. And kind of a special is the first of this season where it actually lines up with our Wilds game. So the puck's going to drop right when we get off air. So we're the whole pregame. We're going to be bringing all that luck to our Wild. You're going to want to be winning a bunch of money, helping charities, and bringing luck to our Wild because that puck's going to drop right when we get off air at 9. You can stay. You can play Skull Bingo while they're playing, or you can play some E-Tab. Awesome. Let's go Wild. But we've got that 25-cent jackpot jungle. Of course, we talked about it earlier. It's at $7,643. So you're going to want to be a part of all that.
Definitely do not want to miss it, and it's a great way to earn PGL points. But we have one more PGL day of the week that you guys definitely don't want to miss out on, and it is our Vikings game day. That's right, it comes at you guys just 30 minutes before every Vikings kickoff. It's a ton of fun, a lot of Vikings-themed games. Big John himself hosts it every single week for you guys, so you definitely don't want to miss out.
No, so we'll be kicking off. It's a 3:05 game, so we'll be kicking off our show at 2:35. So that's going to be awesome to be there with you this Sunday.
Oh, yeah, and before any of those things happen, if you guys want to play on our specialty days, make sure you're signed up at pgl.world to become a member of the Pilot Gambling League. Those 3 days, you guys can compete for the PGL points for Season X. You also get access to a monthly newsletter and a lot of other great information. So make sure you guys are going over to pgl.world and signing up today.
We got some new members of the family.
Joining up with us.
Like Dirty D 699.6.
Yes.
Derek Beth 6. Beth Vet, Sneakers, Bahita. We got Buck. We got. I've been saying Rod, but I think it's actually like record. It's RCD.
Yep.
It looks kind of like when you look at it fast, it's ROD, but it's RCD. Hopefully recording good things. 612 Grazy, and then Spicy Camp Gal 689. And so, yeah, welcome to the family, guys.
Oh, yeah, welcome up everybody joining us. And if you guys want to kickstart your PGL points, go over and download the Player Connect app, sign into your new PGL account, and once you sign in, right above your player icon, you can click a sports link and choose 5 squares for our tip board game for the Vikings versus Chargers game this Sunday, November 14th. Points will be awarded for the first, second, third, and fourth quarters, not overtime, but just the 4 main quarters of the game. You can play for free in that Player Connect app and earn those PGL points if you win. And we had a few winners this week.
We did. We had in second place J Ruggs with 1,000 points, and then our maybe the first droid to ever win. In first place, we had R278 winning 1,500 points.
How does it feel taking your second PGL win?
Hey, it was awesome. Yeah, 2 in a row now here, and I struggled for years. And it was just I just want to thank all the people that helped me along the way with all the heart.
Believed in me on my journey.
That's right. You know what I feel I didn't realize in the beginning was how much core strength it took.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Well, if you guys are playing those tip boards, earning those PGL points, playing on any of our specialty days, you guys could be competing to get into these absolutely crazy PGL standings that no one can ever get too comfortable in.
No, it's a little bit of a crazy shakeup on the back end of things. We had 10th place jumping up to 9th. 8th place jumping up to 9th, or 9th place jumping up to 8th, and then 8th place dropping all the way back to 10th. It was kind of funny because I think you had said, you said, watch out, Gramps, you got to be on it, or, if you better move into the 1 million point club or you might get caught, and that happened.
Oh, yeah, Fishy 24 right outside that 1 million point club. I'm rooting for you, girl. You're doing it. And you are so close to that 1 million point club. That would mean that 8 of our 10 players are in the 1 million point club or higher, and that would be absolutely crazy.
Yeah, so close to that coming to fruition. We had a lot of players out there getting after it. You see the point totals devoid. Just keeps on crushing it.
Yeah.
SpongeBob got some points, but I don't know if he even kept pace because Forget You D is right on his tail, and then Bryzo's right on Forget You D's tail. So it is super tight in that top 5.
I am very excited to come in tomorrow and see what can happen. But let's check into these location standings because just like the players, these are so crazy. So many shakeups have been happening.
Everybody decided to switch up.
All right, so 9th place stayed the same, but 10th and 8th place switched, and so now Neeson's Gaylord is in 8th place, and Danny's Dugout, our once reigning champion of these standings, is now in 10th place. Absolutely crazy.
Flirting with falling out of the top 10, but 6 and 7 flip spots. 5 stayed pat. Just 5 and 9, I think, on our standings. Because then 3 and 4 flipped, and 1 and 2 flipped. We got our new leader, VFW Northfield, in the entire state.
You made that call yesterday, didn't you?
Well, they do. They flip all the time, those two.
See, I thought the Cabin Bar was on a hot track, but they got pushed back to 4th, and so I might have to rethink rooting for them.
Yeah, Moose Lodge Wake Park has been kind of on a little bit of a tear lately. The last kind of month, I've just been seeing them slowly creep up. They used to be in the back end of our top 10. Now they're in 3rd place. Watch out for Moose Lodge Wake Park and St. Cloud on an absolute tear the last month.
Oh, yeah, and just like Jackpot Hunter, if you guys have a specific location you guys are rooting for, make sure you're coming out tonight for that Wild Wednesday and get some PGL points for your special locations.
So many opportunities to move up in these standings. standings
Yeah.
on the Wild Wednesday and on the game day broadcast. So you got to be out to win it. You got to get after it.
Yeah.
Watch for Neighborhood Tavern to come back with a flurry tonight,
Yes.
trying to get that #1 spot back. We'll see if they can do it.
But it's come, you guys, if you guys are new to Pilot Games, go over to our Facebook page and give us a follow and a like, because that has pretty much all of the new information that you guys need. Joining up with us to play a little bit of Pilot, you guys will get to see weekly bingo schedules, event details we're hosting, reminders, big progressives, all of the player pictures that you guys send in that we love to see. Make sure you guys are sending them in hashtag and Pilot Games as well. And we also have an amazing link tree on our Facebook that gives you guys a link to all of our other social medias like our Instagram, Twitter, soon TikTok, as well as all of the locations around Minnesota where you guys can play Pilot Games.
Yeah, that's super awesome. You know, just climb that tree and find out where you can go play.
Yep.
If you're not at your normal location, it's super great to do. And speaking of awesome things, one of the things, the thing that we love the most about what we do is that we get to support and help and be a part of the great charities that are happening in the communities out there all over the state of Minnesota.
Couldn't agree more. And so this week we want to tell you guys a little bit about the Kingsland Athletic Booster Club, because they have amazing mottos that they want to share with you guys. Like, they support athletic and academic excellence in all student athletes. They promote active and involved parent and community leadership. They promote sportsmanship, provide supplemental financial support to all Kings athletic teams, as well as they maintain the history and tradition of excellence, which amplifies our student athletes, coaches, athletic trainers, and teams.
Nicely said, guys. Well, if you want to support the Kingsland Athletic Boosters Club, go to Rack's Bar. It's located in Spring Valley, Minnesota. They serve lunch, dinner, and offer daily food specials. You're going to want to check out their breakfast on Sundays.
Ooh.
They got a bunch of great stuff. The happy hour is amazing, and so check that out. Or go over to Valley Lanes, and you can support the Kingsland Athletic Boosters Club there as well. So Rack's Bar, Valley Lanes. Get out there, support the Kingsland Athletic Boosters Club.
Oh, yeah, we got a ton of jackpots on the line for you guys today, so make sure you guys are going out playing some Pilot. And guys, remember, when you're playing Pilot Games, your community wins.
Good luck out there, guys. Well, it has been wild and woolly around here for Season X. The jackpots have been going crazy, and we've had 17 for the rolling week. We've got 317 so far for the season, and it didn't slow down this weekend whatsoever.
Oh yeah, we had a giant weekend and giving out just 5 on last Friday. We had Plumber at Patriots Lanes taking home $886. Patriot 21 over at Muddy Cow Coon Rapids taking home $28,548. Then we had Gus over at Duff's Tavern on Main taking home 6,513 jackpots. Then we had 2 more jackpots go out on Friday. One to Carol over at McPete's Sports Bar and Grill, $721. Then a $752 jackpot going out to Sandy over at Neeson Savage.
Yeah, Saturday didn't disappoint either. We had 3 more jackpots go out on Saturday. We went out to Greg B over at Holden Ford Municipal Liquor Store, $1,273. Then $720 went out to Da over at American Legion Ironton. But we were not done yet. Then we had Paul Brista over at Floppy Crappie, I think. Floppy Crappie. Probably out there on the lake, catching a bunch of crappies. $679 out there to Paul.
But then Sunday continued the jackpots as a $604 jackpot went out to Alex over at Legends Sports Saloon. But make sure you guys are coming out to all of our live bingo for chances at great jackpots, because we're always giving out these amazing jackpots all the time. Hey guys, and we love Vikings bingo. We play it all the time. It's a lot of fun, but those points that those players are earning during that Vikings bingo time is going towards the twiking zone.
In 10th place, we got Loser Dave over at Finlay Sun Municipal Bar with 131,000 points.
New location.
That is, I had not seen that location in our top 10s at all before. Welcome to the top 10. In 142,000 points over at Bleachers, it's Kick It in 9th place. Then in 8th place, we got Puts over at Williams Bar of Bacchus with 157,000 points. But with 166,000 points over at VFW North St. Paul, it's Joni sitting in 7th place. In 6th place, we got Nan at Corky's Bar, South Haven with 181,000 points. But with 186,000 points, we got Scrub Eye in 5th place at American Legion Fridley. Then we jump out of the 100,000 point club and into that 200,000 point club with exactly 200,000 points over at Titan Sports Saloon. It's our reigning champion, Elsa, in 4th place. Then in 3rd place, it's SNS over at Willie McCoy's of Andover with 215,000 points. But with 254,000 points at American Legion Shakopee, it's Lucky Tim in 2nd place. But our number 1 player is not in the 200,000 point club. We've got to go into the 300,000 point club, because Not Lucky has been crushing it out there all season long over at the Corner Bar in Goodhue with 325,000 points.
Oh yeah, really good points in that player standings. Record-setting points,
yes,
really, in that player standings. But we've also hey guys, and we are getting enrolled into some Vikings bingo, and we got some good Vikings bingo in store for you guys, as we have $14,378.
I guess if you're into money.
Yeah, in this very first game, 25 cents a card, super good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, if you're into not spending a lot of money and getting a bunch back if you win, then this is your game.
For sure, but we are streaming live on the Pilot TV Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, and the Twitch app. Our channel name on YouTube and Twitch is Mega Soda.
Yeah, nicely said. And then we have a bunch of awesomeness that's happening out there in the state of Minnesota, and it's called Pilot TV's being installed. That's what's happening. It's super, super cool. We got a VFW Coon Rapids, Woody's Bar and Grill, Harbor Bar and Restaurant, Frankie's Bar, Broadway Bar, VFW Forest Lake, Neighbors Eatery and Saloon, and Villa Bar and Grill. All have just got new Pilot TVs.
Yeah, but that's not where it stops, because we also got the 152 Club, Wild Bill's Sports Saloon in Blaine, Ditto's Bar, Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub, Oak Park Heights, Clay's Wild Bill Sports Saloon in Woodbury, Neighbors on the Rum, and Sleepy Eye Servicemen, and that's just the list that we have so far.
Yeah, no, they're getting installed and moving this all over the place all the time. It's literally just getting them out there. Like, people are requesting us each and every day for those TVs. We got a $10 line price, $10 large M, and a $14,338 jackpot if you can hit that in 52 balls. It's game number 1 of 10 games.
Yeah, really, really good bingo. But we've had really good bingo all week long.
Wow.
As we've given out 22 jackpots for the week, 323 for Season X.
Hey, Irv, good job over at Eagles Rochester this will surprise you, in Rochester.
Wow, and now we're working on this $10 large M as we creep towards that $14,000 jackpot. But we had a good amount of jackpots go out yesterday.
Yeah, we had 4 jackpots on just Tuesday alone. We had Ariel, good day. We've been having a lot of princesses winning jackpots lately. We had a lot of wins for Cinderella last night and Snow White, right?
Yes, we did.
Yeah. So, but Ariel over at Carbone's Pizzeria and Pub in Oak Park Heights with $878.
Yeah, then we had Jack D over at Gino's Bar and Grill take home $921.
Yeah, and then maybe a superhero. We're not sure on this. Ultra Knight over at Riverboat Depot winning $1,816.
Yeah, that is the best prize of the whole day. But we had one more jackpot go out to end off our Tuesday, and that was Luna over at Ray J's in Woodbury taking home $603.
And now we got a Lucky Dan over there at Maple View Lounge getting that large M under wraps in a really nice fashion because we got a huge run-up at this jackpot. Well, if you want to get to know where is the good jackpots, what's happening out there, give us a like and a follow on Facebook. Search Pilot Games and you'll see our logo, and that way you can see weekly bingo schedules, event details, reminders, big progressive, player picks, and so much more.
Yeah, you can also click a website link on our Facebook page, which will take you to our link tree, which has links to bar locations, our streams, other socials, and so much more as well.
Yes. I just heard Jordy sneeze over there in the production room. Bless you, Jordy. Yeah.
Gesundheit.
Gesundheit. Yeah. Oh, you're so fancy. You know other languages.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's
the fancy part of the broadcast where we try to culture you folks.
Exactly. You know, sometimes I like to sprinkle in the educational part of the broadcast throughout the whole thing.
Not the whole thing. Well, speaking of educational, we've got one of our top 10 players out there getting a $15 must-go prize at Corky's Bar in South Haven. It's none other than Nan.
Oh, yeah, good job, Nan. And now we're getting to game number 2 of Vikings Bingo. We're going to be running this Vikings Bingo from 12 all the way till 1 o'clock. But right after 1 o'clock, we get started with Jackpot Hunter 25-cent edition. That runs from 1 all the way to 4. A couple good progressives in that one as the Mega has continued to grow. It's at $32,006. You can win that in 49 balls or less. A Major sitting at $5,805.
Wow.
Not a bad jackpot to win in 53. 53 balls or less. Very doable.
Very doable.
Then the Minor, it grows super quickly in that 25-cent edition. It's already up to $115. Just needs to get up to $250 to be clicking up in a ball count. And right now, sitting at 50 balls or less. But like I said, should be clicking up in that 1 to 4 time.
Well, right as that wraps up, we're going to come back on air for some Lucky 4 bingo. We're going to be on air from 4 to 6. It's our happy hour. And we always kick it off with that one game of Lucky 4 that we play 7 days a week, but just one shot at it. It's a $1, to play, and you can win $44,775. And it's not only that mega jackpot, but there's a major, a minor, and then a must-go.
It's much closer to our Jackpot Hunter. It just doesn't display all the jackpots that are available. Like, you have different progressives throughout the entire thing. The ball count just doesn't go up. It's actually probably closer to Skull Bingo than it is to anything else. But in just a very quick, like 5 balls, 4 balls away, kind of thing. It's a super quick game, and it's super intense. A lot of money on the line, and it's a lot of fun.
For sure. Yeah, super fun, super fun.
But we got Jackpot Hunter $1 edition that comes right after that. You got that run from 4 all the way till 6 o'clock, and those progressives has been growing as well, as there's a mega jackpot sitting at $104,285. You can win that in 47 balls or less, and we'll just be continuing to watch to see when it clicks up in balls, because that is a intense jackpot. But we also got a major sitting at $2,019. You can win that in 48 balls, and then a minor sitting at $2,524. You can win that in 54 balls.
Ooh, yeah, nice. Well, as soon as that wraps up, we're going to be kicking off some Skull Bingo. It's going to run from 6 to 7, and then again, it's going to pick back up from 9 to 10 tonight. Normally runs from 6 to 10 each and every day, except for these specialty nights like tonight. But that coverall sitting at $12,554, and you can hit in 50 balls before anyone gets enrolled. Large frame, $5,976, and you can get that in 43 balls. That line price is at $38, and you can hit that in 10 balls. Those go out all the time, and it's going to be a super fun night. We're seconds away. Make sure you get enrolled. Make sure you push play. 36 cards, 25 cents a card.
Well, you talked about Skull Bingo normally running from 6 to 10, but tonight, like you said, from 7 to 9, we got Wild Wednesday. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's our first Wednesday where our Wild are actually going to be playing tonight.
Right.
We're going to be the pregame, getting it warmed up and ready to for them to take the ice right at 9 o'clock. But we got a bunch of good PGL games on this Wild Wednesday. We even have a Jackpot Jungle 25-cent edition that you can win $7,643. All you got to do is hit the coverall in 52 balls or less.
Yeah, you can't beat that with a hockey stick. You got $11 line, $11 large M, and a $14,396 jackpot if we can get this done in 52 balls, guys.
Oh, yeah, but just